KTRH News Time is 6:16. Thanks so much for joining us here this morning. NASA has inked a deal with the Houston Technology Center to give former space workers a chance to start their own companies. And joining us right now is Walter Ulrich. He's at the Houston Technology Center, and Bob Mitchell at the Bay Area Houston Economic Partnership. Gentlemen, welcome to Houston's Morning News.
Good morning, Matt.
Great to have you both with me. Walter, let me start with you. What kind of companies are we talking about here? Will they all be space-related?
No, Matt, they won't. I mean, imagine this. 3,000 to 4,000 of hardworking, dedicated Americans that have supported our space program and our country's policy are now available. These terrific technologists can develop new businesses, yes, in commercial space, but also energy breakthroughs, life science, and other sectors. We're hoping that working side by side with these technologists to create businesses, that we can create 10,000 new jobs.
I mean, this is incredible. Bob, you got to be very, very excited about this. Now, will these businesses be at JSC? Bob, is that where the offices will be set up?
That's correct. Walter's done a great job in bringing this satellite operation down here from Houston. And, these companies will be able to be housed within Building 35 over at the Johnson Space Center, and it'll enable them to move forward with their new innovations and new technology. So we are excited about it.
This is tremendous. This is great news. This is what Texans and Houstonians do when they're faced with any kind of adversity. They figure out a way to take lemons and make lemonade. Bob Mitchell and Walter Ulrich joining us here this morning. All right, gentlemen, if you would hang on, I'm sure that there's an awful lot of former space workers listening this morning that would like to know what they can do to become part of this fantastic program to access this. And I'll have these gentlemen give you all the details. This is excellent news for the entire Houston area and certainly the Bay Area. We'll get to that just after we take a look at traffic and weather together. KTRH News Time is 6:22. We're talking about a deal that has been struck between NASA and the Houston Technology Center to give former space workers a chance to start their own companies. Walter Ulrich at the Houston Technology Center and Bob Mitchell at the Bay Area Houston Economic Partnership join us this morning. Walter, let me ask you this. What would former space workers need to do if they're interested in starting their own companies?
That's an easy one, Matt. We have a website, www.houstontech.org. Just go to the website, send us some information about their interests. We'll set up appointment with them in the Johnson Space Center area. We'll go to them, hear what they want to do, and then give them some advice about how to get started.
Well, this is, Walter, this is exciting news. It really is. Bob, how soon do you think this could have an impact on the Bay Area?
Well, quite honestly, it's already had an impact on the Bay Area. We actually have been housing one of Walter's employees here in our office where they have been doing interviews, and they already have two clients, local clients that they're working with. And let me make one thing clear too. It's they do not have to be a rocket scientist to apply for this opportunity. It could be an individual that's come up with a new innovation or new technology that they want to move forward, and Walter's got a team that will help them do that.
This is exciting. Walter, let me ask you this. I know we're talking about former space workers from JSC, but this idea that you two guys have put together along with NASA, I mean, this whole idea is a way to stimulate economies all over the country. I mean, you could take this idea and pretty much plop it down anywhere, couldn't you?
Absolutely. In fact, this idea really started 13 years ago when the Houston Technology Center was first formed, working primarily with people in downtown Houston and the 10 counties around Harris County. We've helped about 250 companies that have created thousands of jobs and $500 million a year of annual economic activity. So we're creating this satellite office so the folks that are in the NASA, Clear Lake, Webster area don't have to come downtown to work with us. As I said earlier, we're going to them. And Bob is a great partner for us. We really appreciate BayHep.
I must say, gentlemen, as people listen to this, and I talk so much about us doing for ourselves and not depending on government, here, my friends, is an excellent example of what we do here in the Houston area, what we do here in Texas, and why Texas is a leader in ideas like this. Gentlemen, congratulations.
Matt, I got one more comment.
Sure,
one of the things that's very important about what we're doing here is that we're maintaining and keeping our brain power in this community to bring in new revenues and to make sure that we don't let that drift away to other states.
That is an excellent point. Gentlemen, I want to thank you and congratulate you both. Well done. Anything that we can do here at KTRH, please reach out.
It's our pleasure, Matt. Thanks very much, and we're glad you're in Houston.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That makes me extremely happy to do a story like that. When anyone should say to you, I need the government to get into my business, I need the government to help me, you say to them, go take a look at what they're doing in the Bay Area, look at what they're doing in the Houston area, look at how they're taking lemons and truly making lemonade.